You guys are sick to death of hearing me talk about rolling pin massage. I'm going to do something a little different today, but let's hit the main topic one more time. After a total knee replacement, before a total knee replacement, before surgery, one of the best things you can start doing to prepare the tissue is to do a little rolling pin massage. Now, there's a typical rolling pin right out of the kitchen. This one's metal, it could be wood, it could be marble, it could be whatever you've got. I do like the ones with handles that roll. I know there are rolling pins that don't have a handle and it's just not as enjoyable of an experience. But the rolling pin massage effectively does three things. It facilitates fluid exchange. There's a mechanical compression and release of the tissue, the muscle, the quadriceps, and if you do the hamstring and the IT band, there's a mechanical compression that pushes that fluid out of the area. When we stop doing it, the fluid kind of flushes back and forth, and it just gives us that effect of moving fluid that might be stagnant in the tissue. Number two, it allows that tissue to spread. When you think of muscle fibers, they're like long strands of spaghetti. When you do a stretch, a typical quad stretch that people have seen, maybe not everybody can do, what's happening is you're stretching the muscle lengthwise, which is great, but what the rolling pin does is it spreads the tissue perpendicular. So those long fibers, it separates them. When we compress it, it allows those fibers to move apart from each other. The other thing it does is it allows you to scan the area so you can look for any sensitive spots, lumpy, bumpy spots, and you can focus, target the pressure on those areas that need it. When you do a regular quad stretch, it's not a targeted intervention. It's a generalized intervention. Your muscle will stretch wherever it's already loose, not where it's tight. The rolling pin allows you to target the pressure to the specific tight areas.